Hi, welcome to This is Fitness Journey. Today I want to talk about my weight gain after our trip to Dubai. Stay tuned. Welcome back to This Fitness Journey. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I went for 10 days to Dubai. You also know that after my Dubai trip of 10 days, I've gained 6 kg. That's about 13 pounds. So let's talk about that in this video. In Dubai we stayed on the Palm Jumeirah. We were there at the hotel for 10 days. The hotel also, our stay also included an buffet breakfast service. So we had a lot of good food in the morning to get started on. I also trained during my stay in that hotel. It had a good gym. So what I did, I trained for 4 days, and on the 5th day I had a rest day and then trained again for 4 days. So about the breakfast was, it was continental breakfast, but they also had some Arabic and Indian influences. So you could have on one day South Indian food available, but also North Indian food available, and it was dependent on which day. So they rotated those dishes, but it was all in very great. How I approached my breakfast was I would eat a lot of fruits in the beginning and to fill my stomach up a bit, and then indulge on some delicious food. So after eating my fruits, my stomach already would be a bit full, and when I would start eating my delicious food, for example pancakes and paranthas, there are like special Indian flatbreads, and when I would started with those foods, I would already be in a bit satiated state, so I would not overeat on that. So that was the breakfast in short, but we also indulged on some beautiful and delicious food outside of the hotel. My thing is just that Indian street foods, especially chaats and Faluda ice creams, kulfi ice creams. So I had a lot of that. You can ask my wife about it. But I would also go crazy on if it's in New Dubai, but also in Old Dubai, I would still have chaats and Faluda ice creams at small stalls, in restaurants, everywhere. So I went crazy. So that's how I ate. And when I came back, I gained 6 kg. So before I went to Dubai, I weighed 80.5 kg, and when I returned, I weighed something 86.4, I think, kg. But what's the weight gain about? So if you break down those 6 kg, what is it? So know that when I went to Dubai, my fat loss ended that. So before Dubai, I went on a 12-week fat loss phase. So when I went to Dubai, I was already in a depleted state. So what I mean by that my muscles store energy, and that energy is called glycogen, muscle glycogen. And glycogen is also, so this energy is also stored in your liver. So if you look at that, those energy stores were pretty low, because I was coming from a fat loss phase, long fat loss phase of 12 weeks. I hadn't had a refeed phase, so to boost up my energy stores in my body. I didn't have that. So when I went to Dubai, I already was in a low state of energy storage, muscle energy storage. That's one point. And the second point is that when I was on a diet, I couldn't eat as much as a lot of food. So the foods that was available in my stomach was really low. When I went to Dubai, I ate a lot of food, and also very energy dense food. So what happened is that over the days, my energy stores in my body, muscle energy stores, so muscle glycogen, gets filled up. It gets filled up. But also with eating a lot of carbohydrates, and which causes, as a natural response in your body, to also increase your water weight, overall water weight in your body. So that's also a thing to consider. So besides the muscle glycogen, so the muscle energy stores which are getting filled up, my overall water weight gets also increased because my carbohydrates are increasing and I'm eating more carbs over time. And so that's also a weight gain factor. So besides my muscle glycogen, the overall water weight which I hold under my skin or on other areas of my body, is also getting increased. So the third thing is that my stomach was getting a lot fuller with food, and it was just sitting there, and I was just eating food over that. So it was when I was here back in the Netherlands, my stomach was really full, and we returned last Thursday, and it's Sunday today, and I'm feeling a lot of better. I'm not bloated anymore, and my stomach feels lighter, and compared to my stay in Dubai, and especially the last couple of days, because I was in that mood of in that state of I'm going back, so I have to taste all the foods and have all different kind of foods that I still have on my food to have list. So I've tried a lot of food, and I also ate delicious foods which I explained. The fourth thing which causes the weight gain is especially the fat, but the fat I think is pretty minimal. So until now I've explained the breakdown of the weight gain. Now I will talk about how I'll approach the coming weeks.